Hey there, everyone. I hope you're having a good day in your little corner of the world. I'm having a pretty good day in my little corner of the world. Despite some issues that I'm dealing with right now, I'm happy to experience another day of my life. I've been thinking about the people that we meet in our lives. I like to call them facilitators or initiators, right? Everybody in your life, or everybody that has some kind of influence in your life, serves as a facilitator to get to know yourself more deeply and to explore deeper and newer versions of yourself. There have been people in my life that, even though the encounter that I've had with them has been brief, they've really facilitated a certain experience within me that's allowed me to discover something about myself. I find that the people in our lives, the people that have direct influence on us, the bad people, the good people, whatever you want to call them, the people that you don't like, the people that you like, the people that you love, the people that you don't love, they're all facilitating a certain experience. And I know I'm sounding repetitive because I really don't know how to put it into words, but I find that other people have given me space through my interactions with them. I've had the space to explore myself more deeply and explore a version of myself that I didn't know was there before. I remember a couple of years ago, I was dating this Italian guy, and he was telling me how every year that he grows older, he's terrified because he discovers something new about himself, and he discovers something that he didn't know about himself, and that terrifies him. And at the time, I couldn't really understand what he was saying, or I understood it logically, but I didn't really resonate with it. I didn't really I didn't really feel the same way that he did. But as time has passed, I find myself resonating with what this guy said many years ago about being terrified of exploring newer versions of yourself, deeper versions of yourself. And I think that's the case because that is the case because we are walking into some unknown territory, and that unknown territory can break down certain walls of illusions that have been comfortable for us, right? There are walls where you hang out around those walls of illusion, and they make you feel safe, they make you feel grounded. But once those walls break, once those illusions are discovered, it's really hard to feel safe. It's really hard to feel grounded because now you have to explore different territory, unknown territory, and find your truth with a capital T, or remember your truth. I find that everyone in my life has been a blessing. Everyone in my life, good and bad, has given me the ability to find myself and not really find myself, but remember myself with a capital S. Remember who I am. And I always forget, of course. Life gets in the way. I've got a million things that I'm trying to deal with right now at this point in my life, and sometimes I forget that, these things don't matter in the grand scheme of things. They're issues and problems that I have to deal with whilst I'm playing this game of life, and it'd be nice if those issues could get resolved and if life was, smooth sailing, but that would also get boring at some point, But it's not really about the issues or the problems. It's about remembering myself, remembering the divine that lives within me. And the people that I've met in my life, the people that have direct influence in my life, the good people, the bad people, the people that have caused suffering on me, or the people that have not been very good to me, or the people that have been very good to me. All of those individuals have shaped me, and not shaped me in a way that changes who I am. They've shaped me back into myself, if that makes sense. Those experiences, and having to move through those experiences, heal through those experiences, grow through those experiences, all of that has led me back to myself and remembering myself and remembering the divine that lives within me, and the divine that lives within everybody else, and how, as cliche as this may sound, how we're all connected, and how we're all just pretending to be God in a human body. Those have been my thoughts for the day. Don't have much to say other than it's good to be alive. And I'm excited to see the deeper and newer versions that I will discover or remember in the future. I hope all of you are able to discover newer and deeper versions of yourself, and I wish you all the best on your journey. Sometimes that journey, we have to walk through a journey that is quite scary, and there are a lot of monsters and demons that you have to fight with or learn to love. But all we can do is do what we can, do the best we can. So, I'm sure you're doing the best you can. Wishing you all the best. Peace and love. Bye.